Good morning, this is Joe. Hope everybody had an amazing night. It is Monday, the 4th of October, 2021. It's a fairly sunshiny day now and then when it wants to be. Otherwise, I'm trying to get my phone straightened up. Sorry, guys. Okay. You know what? I don't even need that thing anymore. I'm just going to lay it down. All right, good morning, everybody. I will pop in and tell everybody good morning real quick. There we go. Okay, we're in. I hope good morning, Dave. Hope everything's good. Morning, Jeff. Glad you guys could pop in and say hi. Might be a little bit of a different show today, guys, as I'm still leaning a bit. Nobody's allowed to laugh when I put ports in sideways. Oh, hold on. Not yet, Dave. Hang on, I'll check real quick. Hold on. I got you up and running right here. Oh, okay, cool. All right, cool. I will hit you up later on after the show. I got your message. Yes, sir. Thank you. I will yell at you. Sure will. Good morning, Joseph. Good morning. Thanks for coming in. We're still doing the F-150. I've been moving kind of slow, guys. I'm not feeling so great today. I'm feeling much better. Don't get me wrong. I'm just still leaning in a bit of pain. Less pain, but I'm still a bit of pain. I wanted to show everybody why I'm really slagging here. Is I really screwed up the hood paint job. When I painted it, I guess the paint blistered on me, so I got to redo that. I was able to go ahead and finish other than the extension from the exhaust to the actual muffler pipe, and I got a bunch of touch-ups to do and stuff like that. But I got the front end into place. I got the rear end into place. I got the spare tire painted into place. This one's not going to be the greatest, man. I probably shouldn't even have bothered with this when I'm not feeling it. But I promised you guys we're going to do this. Okay, up and comings. The next thing we're going to be building is going to be already on your screen. You can see that's the yellow Camaro. That's the next thing we're going to be up. And then I'd like to, for Domingo, the gentleman sent me this. I would like to build that here on here. Also an announcement, guys. I don't know if everybody heard that or not, but I have an announcement to do. There are now 3 of us. Myself, Tom Connors, Rob Shugru, and Paul Lovelace. We all have the same build. All right, this is the build. Now, I don't know if anybody has this in their stash or has a plan on building it or buying it. But the only thing that I have to really accomplish between now and December, beginning of December, is the 40s theme thing for the show, the model show in, I think it's Tampa, right? Tampa, yeah, Tampa. No, I'm wrong. No, it is Tampa. Jeez, guys. Okay, all right. So, anyways, so if anybody wants to join in on that, we're going to do a 3-way build on this. We're all 3 going to do it. I'm going to do differently, though, because I've had several requests, private messages, asking me why I'm not live streaming to my YouTube channel. So I'm going to start doing that. That's where we're going to do that build, so everybody has to go there. They can always view it later. They don't have to watch the live show. I'd appreciate you coming there just like you come here. But that's what I have planned. I have planned on doing that build with Paul Lovelace and Robert Shugru. Him and I and Paul are going to do it live on, that's where I'm going to be, is on YouTube, guys. So if you need the information for YouTube, which I'm sure everybody here that's standing here right now and listening to me right now does not need that information. But anybody that does, in the next couple of days, I will be putting back up all of the icons for what platforms we're on. And if you want to check it out on a platform or watch the live, you yell at me and I'll give you an address, and hopefully I can remember to send everybody a link that day so everybody can just click and go. All right, that being said, I want to give Dave a shout out and say, hey brother, I appreciate you a lot. I will text you after the show. My wife's car is in the shop at the moment. Her window decided to fall down Saturday, I think it was. So I had to put it in the shop this morning. I have a little video on TikTok of me walking back. It's only like a 3-minute video, guys. It's just me walking back and talking about where I'm at and stuff like that. But I did tell you guys I may be almost 60, but I can still walk a mile, and I can still walk a mile in a sprint if I have to. Anyway, leaning and all. So like I said, today, if you guys want to build with me or building anything with me or watching what I'm doing, you may want to tilt your head a little bit to the right, or is it to the left? I'm not sure which way you guys are looking at. Anyway, because I'm still leaning, and everything I put on is probably going to lean and fight me today. So I want to do some decals. I do. That's my really goal. I wanted to finish up what I needed to under the undercarriage so it could sit and dry. We're not going to finish this build today, guys. There's no way I can do that, not with having to strip this as well. I also had to strip the tailgate because it did the same thing. Nothing else did that. Everything else looks fine. Just the tailgate and the hood. I think the black primer I used may have been enamel, and this is a lacquer paint. So I think that's what my problem is. I'm not positive. That or the sun heated up the lacquer and it just crackled, whatever. So I did that. I also painted the rear bumper. It's kind of crappy because I didn't feel good when I did it, so I'll retouch that up and do that. I have these lines. This is basically what I was going to put on the truck today. Just this little bit of stuff. And then go play with some decals. Just kind of like relax today and take it easy. So I hope you guys don't mind a kind of mellow show. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Well, Jeff, I will let you know exactly when. If you'd like to do that, we can all, that's a build that's going to take probably a couple of months, though, guys, just so everybody knows. I will still be doing an occasional pop-in here live show, another build. It'll either be the Camaro or something else that I have. Maybe what I'll do here is I'll do the pumper truck on YouTube, and I'll revisit the Freightliner camper that I'm working on. So maybe we can do it that way. I'll do the camper here on Facebook and on YouTube. I'll do the pumper live. Guys, just got to bear with me. It's been a while since I've set the YouTube thing up. It should be fairly simple. I have all the information already stored in my OBS system, and I already have a YouTube platform set up for that. Not platform, a screen platform set up for that to where it's just for YouTube. It's not for Facebook. So that's about it. So if you want me to, like I said, I will make sure that you get, man, I got glue on my arm already. I will make sure that you get a link. Just remind me, guys, when I mention that we're going to be starting it, remind me who has it, who is going to be involved. Dave, I also want to talk to you about a couple of other things later on today, just so you know. So if you wouldn't mind, it'll probably be after I get my wife's car, though. So I will check it then. Matter of fact, I can check that right now. Give me 1 second, guys. Just to make sure everything is a-okay with you. What am I doing? Oh, here we go. All right. Yeah, my wife is driving my truck today. I walked back from dropping my wife's car off, and I got to walk over and pick it up. But luckily, I have my middle son's got his car, and he's going to pick up Danny for me today. So, because my biggest problem with driving is looking hard left and right. I'm okay forward, and I'm okay leaning up a little bit to look in the mirror and stuff because I got to adjust them. But when you got to make a left-hand turn and you got to look hard left when you're coming out of a kind of a cocky corner, and then you got to switch real hard right, I get pain, and it almost wants me to jump back, so to speak, and not do that position, which is not safe. So I'm gonna have my son for a couple of days pick up my kid. Sucks, guys. It really does. Trust me. I'll show you guys in a couple of minutes. I'm still leaning out. Like I said, I'm feeling much better, guys. Excuse me if I seem to talk a lot. I did take my meds this morning about 2 hours ago, so they're boosting my system. So we'll go from there. Just so everybody also knows, I'm going to be ordering a few things for Plastic Addictions studio here. That's what I'm calling it, guys. I know it's just my desk. Sounds better to have a studio to go check out, huh, right, guys? Anyways, I'm going to be buying a spray table, turntable, so that I can take you guys over here on my phone when I want to do any spraying, because I haven't done any spraying in a long time, and I need to get back at it. I was doing okay with it for a while, but then I stopped, and I noticed that my painting skill kind of diminished just in a couple of months of not painting. Well, Paul was here. I did a little bit then. I think. No, actually, Paul was here, and I put my spray booth and everything in the trailer and put it away. That's also coming up, guys. That'll be interrupting my live, just so everybody knows. It's becoming fall and winter down here, if you want to call it that, guys. So I'll be doing more on the trailer because it's not going to be as hot and hard on me. So hold on, I'm there. Hold on, Dave. I'm going there now, brother. Okay, let's do that. All right, yeah, I'm going for it, Dave. Just so you know, I'll take care of that later. But yes, I see. And we can talk about that, like I said, tomorrow or the next day on the show if you'd like. Anyway, give Dave a shout out. He does body work at Dan Paint Body and Detailing. Logo's not on the screen, so his description will not be in. So his description will be in. The description of the video here when I drop it out next weekend live, to be as a live recording. I don't know what you call it, guys. See, I'm out of it a little bit. Let's see what else. Shout out to my crew at the Model Asylum. I also want to shout out to Joe Fritz and all of my crew. Joe Fritz, go check out his channel. It's God, goodness gracious, I'm brain dead, guys. Anyways, go to YouTube. Or, I'm sorry, go to Facebook and check out his Facebook group. How to customize models and a little beyond, I think it is called, guys. Okay, no. I appreciate it. The pumper truck. Okay, so anybody that does, I mean, they're selling them on Amazon. I think they're $40, just so you guys know. No, Amazon did not pay me to say that. I wish. Anyways, what else were we gonna do? She still shout outs to Joe Fritz, Chris Bryan, Sam Stokes, Paul Lovelace. I appreciate you guys taking care of stuff when I'm not feeling good and making sure my peeps behave themselves. Today's show is, like I said, going to be a little different, guys, because I may not do a whole lot of building, more talking than anything, because I'm afraid to start touching plastic too much. I don't want to mess it up. It's coming out so nice at this point, and if I start screwing it up, other than the paint job of the hood, man, that really annoys me. Anybody got any ideas on that? Why would I use a black? Well, you know what it is, I think. You know, I think I know what it is. I used an acrylic to. No, I didn't. I used my spray black. No, I didn't. It was an enamel. I used my black enamel as a body paint first and realized that that wasn't coming out the way I wanted it. So I sanded it all down. I cleaned it all up, and then I repainted it with the blue. And I think the two paints with the heat chemically reacted is why I got it only on the hood and the trunk, or hood and the tailgate, because I did the paint job on the truck and brought it directly inside. So it could have had something to do with the heat chemically reacting with those two parts. But whatever. I'll fix it up and we'll deal with that later on. So that's what I'm saying. We probably won't get done. I did put in the firewall on the body, and I did put in the radiator and shroud on the body. So I think I do want to put some decals on the side today, though, just to see what it's going to look like. I may just go ahead and sand all this hood back down, or strip it back down, and go ahead and paint it black, as well as the tailgate, because I think that would look pretty dang sharp and cool. And it would definitely show out the decals. So you guys remember I said I was going to use the lightning decals for it. So that's exactly what I'm going to use. I'm going to use the lightning decals from the Revell Lightning Express KW. That's where I got these, and I got some from Sam Stokes as well. So see, I got to sand the hood down. It's not falling down the way I want it to either. So anyways, I got to strip that down, so that'll be another day. But I'm debating. This looks pretty sharp, guys, if you ask me. The way it's going to come off the wheel well. It's going to come off the wheel, go up the side of the door, go up the side here, and then come across the top. If I trim it correctly, it should look pretty badass. Excuse my language there, Facebook. I have all kinds of, like I said, the lightning all cut up and ready to roll. This one will probably go on this side, so I'm either going to make it come from the front to the back and drop down off the door. I'm not sure, but that should look pretty cool. And then I'd have to trim the bottom of this off, or I can round it out and kind of get it to come off of this, trim off in here and come into here with it. I don't know. I'll figure it out, but that's what I really want to do. I'm going to use the word lightning, not the express. I have other decals that I could start with. You know what I mean? I want to finish off way, but I do want to finish off way back here. What I'd like to do is get the lightning to where it comes up on the front end of the truck, maybe up onto the hood a little bit. So I can't do the front one then. And then come down the door, go down, and then back up, and just kind of follow the line. So I'm probably going to be trimming the decals to try to get them to do what I want them to do. So maybe that's not a good thing to do today. Okay, I got that. I got this Testors one that I also have here. This primer. I think it's Testors, right? No, it's Model Master. So then I heard this one was good. I heard the Model Master primer was good, so I grabbed some of that. I thought maybe I'd try that instead. So maybe that'll work. I don't know. Trial and error for me, guys, is not a big deal. But again, there's a good reason why I really don't build or show live here when I'm... Ooh, a little black on the back of my... Ooh, kitty cat, I'm going to beat your rump. It's a kitty cat claw mark. Motor gutter. Motor gutter, motor gutter. Alright. So yeah, let's go ahead and play with some decals. Trim some decals up and see if we can't get something to look right. I can't do anything to the hood or the rear end, so I'm going to remove those, and I'll have to trim those into place later. So let's see. I've got a bunch of those, so maybe I can trim them up. I'm trying to debate how to trim them up to make them look correct, because lightning shoots across and down and up and everywhere. So I could do it down. It wouldn't hurt anything, right? It would look pretty cool. All right, let's see how that goes, because I can trim it to that one right there. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, let's try this, because I've got so many of these. This is going to be my test decal, guys, just so we know. Let's see how this goes. I'm going to trim it right at, see where it forks off right there? I'm going to trim it off right there and try to get that to where that fits right up over the wheel well. Just kind of trim it off to where it looks not like a cut, but like a natural. There we go. That came out pretty good. Doesn't look like a square cut now. Alright, so let me go ahead and trim this around too. And it's got that little tiny piece there. And I want to cut it nice and close to this. Alright, let's see what happens here. Alright, that looks pretty dang good. Not quite sure if it's going to fit exactly over the... It would if I put it up on the hood. But I like it. Hey, Mikey, he likes it. Alright, so I'm going to give it a shot, guys, see how that's going to look. If it don't look, I can always remove it and go another route. Alright, let me throw it in water. I've got water over here and ready. While I'm doing that, waiting on water, I'm going to give a shout out to Michael Line. December 4th and 5th is the auto car show. Also a model show. It's the annual model car show. It happens every year. It's at 4800 US Highway 301 North Tampa, Florida 33610. More than 1,300 vintage vehicles, vendors, food, music, swap meet. Fun for the whole family. Check it out, guys. You should be able to find this on any one of our platforms. If you don't, let me know, and I will find it and run it right to you. I can even take a picture of this if you want and post it to you. This here. All right. So it's Got Woodies. Talk to Michael Line if you want to know anything else. It's hosted by the Florida West Coast Auto Modelers. Just so you guys know, and that's Michael Line. He's part of that. He's also part of both of our groups. Let's see what else. I think that's about it for that kind of stuff, guys. I've done all the announcements and stuff. Like I said, I'm going to try to do a full show here. I don't know. I'll know when I start getting tingling and start getting the numbness in my ear and start having problems hearing myself talk. Then I'll know that it's time for me to quit. I am going to be leaving here just so everybody knows and going and laying down. I will try to do the breakfast this week. I missed it last week because I wasn't feeling so hot, but I will try to do it this week and post it out for the Model Asylum. Guys, if you're not on the Model Asylum, go to the Model Asylum. If you are, thank you very much. If you haven't checked out all of our platforms, please do go do that. Let me know what you guys think. I try to make it, the TikTok one, I try to make it fun and unusual and different types of things, not just models. I do everything from, like I said, I do the walks, I do a good morning with South Florida sunshine, that kind of stuff. Here I try to stick with the models right here on Facebook. On YouTube, I'm a lot more lenient because YouTube's a big different platform and they allow more stuff on it. So we have 3 days left on our post approval. Supposedly on the 7th we would be released from that. I haven't checked, but I don't know if any of my other admin have, but I haven't had to approve anybody's post. So I'm assuming, now that's an assumption, guys, everybody knows how to spell assume, that they're going to release us on the 7th. At one point I did get something that said the 17th, but then that disappeared and the 7th came back. So somebody's really screwing with my account, and I'm really starting to get annoyed about it. That's why I did that little thing that I wrote at the bottom of the what you call it, menu. So guys, watch out for that. I'm trimming the, I shouldn't trim the other side, so I know that's going to work right. All right, here we go. Let's check this one out. Supposedly, this has been sitting in water long enough as far as I'm concerned. All right, I'll do a little bit of water here. Check it out. All right, let's see what happens. I think I'm going to like it. I don't know what you guys would think, but I am into weird stuff, guys. So if it's anything weird or anything that I can do that's different, I think that's what my biggest problem is with doing any. Nice and easy so it doesn't burn and crack all up. Dude, that's going to look cool. Okay, I may have to do the front cowl and everything white, guys, because that's going to look pretty cool. Hang on. Straighten it out. And I'm going to add more lightning and trim it off as I go along, so guys, don't look at it as it is, but look at it what it's going to be, because that came out pretty cool around the bumper and everything, or the wheel well and everything. I think that looks pretty cool. I'm going to keep the lightning going here and probably bring it up and down and all the way through the thing. So that's why I trimmed it like I did. Pretty cool though, right? What do you think? And I do believe that I'm going to paint just they gave us this bug guard for the hood. Now that I'm seeing that, and I know that that's going to go right in there, I'm going to paint this white. And I'm going to make it go across and connect it. I think that's how I'm going to connect the decals. Kind of like what I did with the decals on the 27 Roadster. I made the decal line up with the engine red. So they kind of looked like they was coming off the engine. Just something funny. I don't know if anybody noticed that or not. But I did make... I do know somebody because they commented that they thought it was pretty cool the way it came off the engine. Red, and then we're right into the decal. Alright, so I think that's pretty cool. It's just a little wet right now, but I think it's pretty cool, and I think I'm going to go ahead and carry on. I like the idea. Alright, that's down, bro. I think that's pretty cool. Like I said, I got to figure out a way to get the lightning to go straight now. So there's this one here that's kind of straight. I think I'm going to drop that right into that connection right there and see what happens from there. Luckily, I don't have to paint anything on the body, guys, so I can play with it like this. And I'm going to use these two little ones right here on the bottom of the door down here where there's no lightning. And this one's going to be called Blue Lightning. That's what I'm going to name her. Blue Lightning because of the fact of it's killing me trying to get it done. Okay. I like to trim them really close so there's not a lot of crap that I have to go through to get them off. Oh, did you? I want to see. I want to see that mod. You know me, I'm good for that stuff. I like that stuff. You guys have taught me so much, man. That's what I'm saying. I love you guys a lot, man, because, you know, even if I see one or two of your builds and it teaches me, or gives me ideas even, guys, I think that's why I love it so much now, and I want to keep going and carry on and do better and do more. Like I said, the more you guys post, the more you guys do to your stuff, the more I can learn, the more I'll do. I'm hoping that our live cruise shows become bigger and more fun for guys, for people to come in and talk and chat and hang out. I do appreciate my followers though, Jeff, Joseph, Dave. You guys are amazing. I appreciate you always. Don't stop coming in and checking out if you would, please. Keep coming in, and I'll keep doing these live shows best I can. And you can always, like I said, you can always call Paul. He will probably know more than anybody would how I'm doing if you guys don't hear anything from me. And if he doesn't hear anything from me, he has a way to contact my wife. This has happened before, my neck, just so you know. My wife says I don't think I've mentioned that. My wife says she didn't think I did. She watches some of my videos sometimes. Well, I try to get her to watch them anyways. She listens when I watch them afterwards. All right. So that's a pretty cool thing. So paint the... You know what? I wonder... what black would look like. Maybe I should just paint them both black. And then put the lightning on. That'd be pretty cool. No, it needs to be done in the right shroud. That's a pretty cool idea. Okay, we'll see. I'm having all kinds of brainstorms here while I'm doing this, guys. So... Alright, let's see. I don't know if this one's going to be quite ready yet. Let's leave it in there. I'm going to go ahead and trim my next one because I do like that, so I'm going to go ahead and trim my next one. I don't know if you guys noticed, but my voice is changing, and that's telling me that my neck is getting tired, swelling, which means I need my naproxen and my gabapentin. Man, that gabapentin, you take that gabapentin and you take anything else like Percocet or morphine or a muscle relaxer, man, you are so far down, you might as well just go lay down somewhere. I was so out of it yesterday after I took my meds, man. You know what really stinks? I take a lot of meds for all this pain and stuff, and guess what? Sometimes it don't do crap to help me. I'm still in agonizing pain sometimes. Oh, I cut a little tiny piece off and I didn't know it. Crap, okay, I'll have to fix that up. Alright, there goes my eyes. Alright, so we're going to do the same thing. I'm just going to make it look like it's not squared off, so it's got a little point to it, so maybe I can add something to it, because where it's going to lay. Alright, and we go straight down here. Alright, now we have the main. Oh, can I use those? Maybe I'll use those on the hood. Woo! Who knows? I'm kind of crazy like that. Alright, so anybody else got anything new they want to yell out? I got to figure out a way to, we got to get you guys, we got to do a room this week, man. I can hear you guys talk. And I can sit back and relax and listen to you guys talk as if that would ever happen. I meant me sitting back and not talking. That's all I meant, guys. Because you know me, I talk a lot. Alright, so same principle. We're going to get this one in here now, though. Get ready for the other side. These might actually work that I just cut off of that. I was thinking these might actually work to connect to that to bring it down the door more. That actually looks pretty cool. Maybe even this way to bring it up. Yeah, see, that'll bring it up. That's pretty cool. Up a little bit of an angle. Okay, cool. So see, we get to use those other halves. That'll work for me. I thought about using just this one, but that one over there makes it go a lot further. Alright. Cool. I'm looking. Oh, yeah, I saw those. Yeah. That looks awesome, by the way. That looks awesome. Yeah, I saw those this morning, bro. I gave you love on them. You know me, I'm going to love everybody's stuff, bro. What'd you use for the wheel extenders, for the wheel well bubbles? What do you call them? Flares. Jeez. See, I'm not with it, guys. When a man cannot get car lingo out of his mouth, there is something to worry about. I even stumbled with my mechanic this morning, man. I was like, oh my God. He says, what is wrong? What's going on? And I told him it was the motor on the window, and then I stopped and thought to myself, damn, that's not the motor, it's the regulator. So I had to call him back, and he's like, he already knew that. I was like, yeah. He's like, he was just saying if I knew that. I was like, yeah, I know what's going on. I've only been a car guy for 50 years. I mean, gosh. Right, that one's not ready to come out. So let's put the second one on this one. This could be 4, 5, 6 little decals that I'd have to put on here. But if you match them up correctly, especially when they're all the same color, it's going to look awesome. It'll look like one decal when I'm done, I hope. Okay. So if that goes the way I hope it did, and it does, oh, all right, wait till you guys see this. This is going to connect perfectly. Hang tight. My little thing, do it out here and get it moved over, down. Come on. Of course, moving that. Okay, there we go. Just a bit more so it connects correctly. Almost there. That's going to look badass. All right, here you go, guys. Check it out. What do you think? Now I'm going to carry this lightning bolt and this one. It's going to come down to here, and then I'm going to try to find one to get it to come back to the back. What do you think? Lightning all the way down the side. Ah! Okay, cool. Cool. You'll have to try. I'll have to pick your brain about how to do stuff like that, man. I mean, I haven't done any rally cars or needed anything like that, but that looks cool, dude. That really does. So, what does everybody think? Lightning or no lightning? I kind of like it. Kind of cool. Yeah, I know. It's my build. I do what I want. But I still like your opinions. I just thought the lightning would be pretty cool going down this blue, so that's why I decided. Blue Lightning was her name, guys. Come on. Give big old blue some love. Alright, give me a second here, because I am still shaking, and I don't want to rip this decal. Even though I do have 3 or 4 more. Alright, back up here where you're supposed to go. Alright, there we go. Alright, now let's bring her up where it's supposed to be. Did that come up around the edge? Yep. So we're going to take it right to the edge, up around the edge like that. Left a tiny bit at the end. There we go. Now we wrap this down, this down. Where did you go? Where did you go down? There we go. Okay. Alright, now let's make sure that that point is at the same spot, just a little behind the door. So when I connect it in, it's all right. It looks right. Okay, there we go. Alright, side number 2 started. Came out pretty dang nice. I'm liking it. Now again, if I was brave like you guys, once I'm all done with these decals and stuff, I'd spray it clear. But you know something? I'm still a spray chicken when it comes to that kind of stuff. Shoot, I still use brush paint when I can't get to my airbrush or do my airbrush stuff. Alright guys, I'm kind of liking it. I really am. It came out really nice. Everything is like lined up perfectly right where it's supposed to go. I was able to follow the actual decal. So now I'm going to look at this one, and there's a connection here. There's a butted off connection here where it's supposed to go, and there's one here. So I'm going to be able to bring it down and then bring this one across here somehow. So I'm digging it. Look guys, I already made it a half an hour, so I didn't pass out on you. Debating, should I stop it at the bed, or should I carry it on and stop it back here? I think I should stop it back here. Make it go all the way down the side of the truck. That I think I'm going to do. And I think I got white spray paint too. I think I do. Yeah, gloss white. Cool. Okay. So I am decided that I am going to strip the hood down and refinish the tailgate, stripping it down, and I am going to make it white. Those two white, as well as the front fairing. Maybe even the front bumper, which I really screwed up bad, guys. I got to show you guys this. I mean, I was really out of it. I shouldn't have touched it, but I did. I don't know what the hell I did with it. Oh, there it is. I really messed it up, guys. You guys really can't see it, but it's all messed up. I got to sand it all completely down. I got to pull this black all off. Got to get the creased black out of there so it doesn't crackle when I paint it. I want to paint in the Rumpelstiltskin. That's the only problem I have with getting into those places. I got the rest of it pretty good. But these 3 pieces were painting my butt in this build, and it wasn't the build, it was my painting skills. And I am not ashamed to say that. It's how you learn, man. So the oopses are right there in front of you. I'm showing you, I'm not hiding them from you. So, again, guys, it happens, man. Some of my paint jobs come out perfect, some of them don't. Alright, I gotta try to find the exact... That's not it. There it is. That's the one right there. That goes on the other side. Yep. Okay, so now we're going to finish off this side by putting it right there. That's the one that goes to. Yep. Alright, so now I also plan on using some of their lightning decals because it's pretty cool that they say lightning. I'll probably put one of the black ones, or the blue ones rather, right on the white hood bug guard, as well as on the tailgate once I'm done, and maybe on the side somewhere, I don't know, depending on where the lightning falls eventually. But I do like that. I'm going to put the Ford trucks probably on the back window in white, something of that nature. So that's coming up next too. So we'll probably be working on this probably right on through Wednesday. So hang in there, guys. And we'll be moving on to another build. Like I said, I've already got this painted because I wanted to make sure it was nice and dry so I could touch it and not hurt it. But it looks like my kitty cat has decided to crawl on it and claw it on one side. So, which, let me catch her doing that crap. I'll take 7 of her 9 lives. Not really. I love my kitty. Alright, so now, let's see. I want to put something there. So maybe I can put that there and wrap it down, make it look like it's lightning coming from there. No. Hey, what's up, buddy? It's okay. I appreciate you. I'm not feeling great, so I didn't message everybody. I did say good morning to everybody, though. If I missed you, I'm sorry, guys. I tried to get everybody. I really do. But if I missed you, I am sorry. I will get you tomorrow. Believe me, I like bothering the heck out of everybody. And I try to leave everybody alone on the weekends, so, you know, sometimes I get up and say good mornings, but most of the time I try to leave you guys alone on the weekends, because I know you're with your families, and, you know, you're trying to get some rest for the day, or you don't need my crazy ass bothering you first thing in the morning. Appreciate you coming in, Tom. Anyways, I was showing everybody I started some decals. I did the lightning. I think it's going to come out pretty cool. Not done with this side. This is just started out. This is actually 2 decals, one here and one here, and I'm going to extend the other ones to finish off the truck. I'm just kind of going from one side to the other because I'm using specific decals and I want to make a match. So, and I already showed everybody I screwed up the hood, the tailgate, and the bumper, and I have the front or the back bumper ready for a second coat of paint. So, and I feel like I'm talking fast. Am I talking fast, guys? Or am I talking normally fast? I don't know. I know. All right, so there's a good piece right there with a bunch of stuff and an end piece as well. Is that the same one? That is the same one, only a different thing. Okay, so that'll be a good splicer for good splicing. Oh, look, there's an ending. There's a really cool looking ending there. That'd be pretty cool. So if we extend that down to there, how would that look? We'd have to make it go down. Extend it to that and go back. Oh, I can extend it to that one and go back up. Let me see what I can do with it to extend this one down this way. Alright, so we got the next one for this side, I think, or for the other side. We'll trim that up. Alright, let's see what we got. Alright, so I gotta put it this way so that the 2 V's are upwards towards the door. Come on, you peckerhead. There we go. Okay. Now, extend it out. Back up where it's supposed to be. Get it just right near it so where I can use it. That one go up on the door like that? No, I'm using the wrong side, guys. Yeah, those are supposed to go down. Oops. Okay. On that one. Alright, that's not the right one. Put it back on the paper for a minute. Where's the right one? Where'd be the right one? Okay, that might be the right one. Let's see. Nope, those fairings are going down too. So let's see. There's the one that's going up. So that's that one for that, okay. So that one is the same. That one's the same. Let's see, is this one? Okay, maybe it's this one. Maybe it's this one. Yes, it's this one, because they're going down now. Okay, I found it. I was just trying to use the wrong side. I keep forgetting I got 2 lefts and 2 rights, so I gotta watch out what I'm doing. Oops! There it goes, guys. Oh, and I used the drill to open up the transmission and the rear end to get the drive shaft in this morning. Just so you guys, if in case anybody was wondering why the heck I had a drill bit out. I do that sometimes. Alright, let me trim this nice and close because I'm going to get it right in there and get it done. And we will have both sides identical at this point, and we just go from there. I love having extra decals from other stuff, guys. This is really cool. It's just like with the police car, man. I loved having that flame. That really worked out good for that. Alright, let me turn this around and get it where it's supposed to be so it stays back on the decal sheet. Come on, unfold. Damn it. Alright, there we go. Alright. Cool, guys. It's unfolding everything. Alright. Back on the right side of the decal sheet so I should be able to use it again once it dries. I've done this a dozen times. Alright, let that dry out because I don't need that one today. Alright, there's another end piece right there that looks pretty cool. 2 of them, so I'm going to trim them out because we might be able to use them down the road. I am going to, like I said, use the 4 decals for the word lightning, I decided, instead of using the ones here. I also want to get a couple of these out because I want to get maybe down around the rear end or something, around the cowl at front or something, right? So these 2 are going to be used. So we got those. Alright, now, I want to get these on because these are possibilities. I'm just pulling decals out that might be possibilities that I might want to use for some reason on this build. Otherwise, we're pretty much got the decals we want out and running. I am going to use 2 of these to extend the lightning right on down the truck and right onto the rear end. I'm just going to kind of trim it like right off where the square is and bring it back and just connect it here and there. So that would be pretty cool. If I put it all the way back here, right up around the bumper and stuff. Right up around the bumper and stuff. It should go right up around the bumper. Alright. I might have to use that piece right there to carry this on the way I want it. Is it this one? Oh, it's this one. So I'll try to carry that on through here. Trying to line everything up so it looks like I can, when I can do it the way I can do it. Bring it back some more, bring the lightning right down to there. Okay. Alright, so I think we've got it covered here. So let's go around to this side and put this one on. Oops. Alright. Decal number 2 going on the driver's side. Get your get your big dang fingers out of the way, Joe. Alright, why aren't you sliding off? You're sliding up, but you're not sliding off. Okay, leave you in the water some more. Yeah, right? Maybe. Lightning did. Lightning keyed the side of the truck. Trust me, it'll look all better when it's all the way down the side and I do the other stuff and put the word lightning on it and stuff. It'll look great. Trust me, I think it looks great. Now, would you say that if it was on the big old KW, Tom? Because I didn't use them on the KW. That's why I got so many of them. I use other different stripes, white stripes, straight white stripes. I'll show that someday what I did on the side over there. All right, let's cut this lightning bolt off. No, I got lightning bolts. I don't need that. All right, here's a pretty cool little ending, guys. It's gonna have to go on the other side, but that's a pretty cool little ending. It's got the little forks to come out here, little forks to come inside. And it would go, if I put it on that side, it would actually go on the downward side. So that's a pretty cool idea. I could end it right there if I needed to, because that would work out perfectly fine there. Carry it on into the bone, and then I could use the word lightning on the back. That's what I'm going to do. There we go, guys. See, that's it. I'm not going to go all the way back. I'm just going to go just past the door onto the bed. Now let's see if it's had enough time in the water. Oh, cool. Cool. I haven't even, you know, with my neck and stuff, I can't even go get them. They're in my storage room. I wish. My wife has asked me twice. Prior to me getting hurt, I mean, she's not, prior to me feeling bad, she's not like that. If I'm not feeling good, she's not going to expect me to do it. But I told her I'd do it, and I haven't done it yet. I have to. So probably sometime this week, after I'm done with you guys on the show, I'll probably end up going out to the storage and grabbing what she wants and getting it done. Because I told her I would. All right, so now I'm coming down below to connect into that piece. Right there. Now I gotta see what's standing on the door. Oh, just a little bit further forward. Alright, that lined up pretty good. Pretty good. And I have the last one, which I just had in my hands. I don't know what I just did with it. Dang it. I think it's this one. That's going to be connected to this side. That's why I want one of my spinning tables. Dang it. It's going to be connected to this side. Perfectly there. And go down the side, and I'll trim it off there. Wait, I want to stop it at the door. Wait. How do I want to do this? Do I want to just drop it right down onto the door? Do I want to carry it down to this one? Okay, we'll have to figure that out, but I want to put this one on. Wait. Ooh. Alright, let's see. That one would go pretty good to end it off right there. And I could use this one to end it off right there. Okay, so we got the ends. I'm going to use the two little ends here to end it off just past the bumper, or just past the side of the truck, the bed of the truck. And then I'm going to put the 4 lightning words and probably some of its other decal stuff on with it. I'm supposed to rest the next couple of days. I'm feeling better, like I said, so that, you know, that's a good thing. This has happened with my neck and costed me 2 months at a time. It has done. I've done 2 months leaning to the right and having excruciating pain every time I moved or looked left or right, up or down. So this was nothing new, guys. I'm sorry you guys had to deal with it and see it, but this is my life and this is what I do. And imagine being on a work site or driving down the road and all of a sudden you can't look up, left, right, or down. All you can do is look straight without feeling like your head's going to fall off. Well, that would be me for the past 5 days. What is today? 5, maybe 6 days. All right, I got the parts here. I'm going to put back. I'm just going to put in this bag so we don't lose them. So when this is finished, so we can finish it off. There's not much to put in there, but I do have a few things that I want to put on. See, there's not much. not much. A couple of things of chrome. Though, you know, you got your mirrors and you got your lights and stuff like that. So, and the reds and stuff. So that's really all I have left on this. So when I'm done with the decals and I get the hood and everything stripped down again for the second dang time, by stripping it down, we can go from there. So, okay, so I don't need this anymore. So go over there with it. I need a drink, guys. No, a chiropractor won't touch me, brother. I have 3 titanium plates and 6 titanium screws holding my neck together. A chiropractor is not going to help me. He's not going to touch me. He'd be too afraid to put me in a wheelchair. You know, one wrong pop with the plates, and I'm done. I'm done. That's all I can say. The only reason we agreed to this is because when I got hurt, it took me 18 months to find the right doctor, and the right doctor finally told me, hey, you got a choice. You can do this surgery and make your neck stronger, and I can give you as much time as I can on this fix, which is 20 years now, which he did pretty good. Or you can end up getting, you know, in an accident in a car, you know, they'll call it whiplash. You'll call it a broken neck and end up in a wheelchair paralyzed. So I really didn't have a choice but to do this. It scared me more of the thought of driving down the road and being paralyzed than it did having to deal with this for the rest of my life. So I chose the surgery to give it strength because I was leaning, guys. I had a really bad pitch, and my ear was almost touching my shoulder. Is how far bad my neck was leaning when I was first injured. I couldn't look left, I couldn't look right, I couldn't drive. Every time I got a headache, I got nausea, and I felt sick. I got dizzy spells, I got headaches, I got numbness, jabbing pain, like somebody was sticking me in the ear, behind the ear with a ice pick. My legs would go numb, my knees would shake, my legs would shake, my hands and my arms would swell, my throat swells, I lose my voice, it's hard to breathe, it's hard to swallow. So no, a chiropractor, I don't think, I've talked to my doctor and he doesn't recommend it, my pain management doctor. My ortho never mentioned it to me, and when he was done with me, the neurologist warned me that a good, a break of the screws or a break of the plates would put me into a really, another life-changing situation, which I'm not willing to do. And I would have to tell the chiropractor, it's okay, go ahead and do it. If you hurt me, it's fine, because he's not going to do it unless I do that. And I'm not willing to do that, because I know if he hurts me, I'm screwed. For the rest of my life, I'm in a wheelchair, and I ain't going there. You got to think about it. Everything that runs your body, from your chin down, runs through your spinal column and runs through your spinal cord and runs up into your neck, guys. So every time your neck swells or every time your neck, how should I say, my neck leans, I'm putting pressure on. Oh yeah, dude, my wife and I, we've both got TENS units. The only problem, like I said, with the TENS units is I already feel enough shock on a daily basis because of the injury to my nerves. So that's not really going to do anything except for make me feel more shocking to my system. Muscle jumping and stuff like that is what causes, working it, moving it. Like when I did the tree, that was a big bozo no-no. I should have never done that because it could have, at any time, put me down on my knees and paralyzed me, for that matter. But yeah, I've used TENS units. We've done ice. I've done heat. I've done hot tubs. I've done hot wraps, cold wraps. I even had a neck brace for a while. We've tried everything. The only thing that seems to work is just letting it work its course out. And I sleep with an ortho pillow. It's about that thick, guys. It's only about that thick. So imagine trying to get comfortable when you can't make either side of your neck stop hurting or stop tingling. Like right now with me talking, I don't know if you can hear it, but my voice is changing now and then, and I can hear my ear popping now. So that tells me that my throat is still swollen and my muscles, and I have muscle, tendon, and nerve damage. Yeah, no, I appreciate it. I do appreciate it, Rob. But I did have before I got hurt, this doctor that I saw sent me home, or sent me a medical device that has a pump on it that I laid my neck into, and I had to stretch my neck on a daily basis 2-3 times a day to prevent the nerves from getting more damaged than they already were. And then I ended up with surgery and didn't have to do that because they separated. I have damage at 4, 5. I have a damage at 4, 5, 6, and 7. I have damage at 3 and 4 and 8 in the cervical, which is in my neck. And then I have on the shoulder, between the shoulder blades and the thoracic, I have 1 through 3, and I think it's 6 through 12. that I'm having problems with now, due to my neck injury as it already is. Anything that goes on from this point, they're going to blame my neck injury. Anything that goes on with my spine, because prior to the neck injury, my spine didn't have any issues or problems. I was just getting old. But now that I've damaged my spine, they're going to tell me everything is, because of that. So I can't argue with that, because I've seen the MRIs and the X-rays and stuff, and I have an MRI here at the house, a scan that I keep with me as medical records. So if anybody wants to see it, they can. Doctors, stuff like that. But I've done 10 units. I've done the pulley system on my door. I had one on my door for years, guys. Rob. Jesus, I don't know why I keep calling you Tom, brother. It's because of what's in front of me. But yeah, we've tried everything, guys. I mean, really, it's not something that's just new to us. So think about it. In 21 years, Matt, you're 31, so in 22 years, no, 21, yeah, it was about a year before I got my truck. 22, 23 years, I've been dealing with this on a daily basis. Well, you gotta let me know, Joseph, man, how you doing? I remember you and I talked about that. That's a good way to find anything that's going on. It really is, bro. They didn't find anything on X-rays or anything else, any other test in the MRI, and they're gonna tell you to lay flat as still as you can. My problem with that is my body jumps so much. I got so much nerve damage that laying still is impossible for me. I mean, even if I force my neck to try to force my neck to lay still, I still end up with pain due to the fact of I'm forcing that muscle to do something that it naturally doesn't want to do now. I don't know. You guys can go out and ride a motorcycle and ride go-karts and do all those things, swing from a tree out into the ocean. I can't do that anymore. I can't go on roller coasters. I barely can be on a boat for very long before I start having pains in my neck and feel like I'm going to throw up. Any real quick, blunt shock or movement, like a car accident, could send me, into a wheelchair. It's what my doctor says anyways. I have to be careful. Shoot, why do you think I bought such a big dang truck? Okay, well, that's cool. Tom, what are you, Thomas Robert? Robert Thomas. It's got to be Thomas Robert then. All right, so I think that's pretty cool. I'm going to end it right there. I think that's pretty cool. And I'll put the Ford Lightning down here to give it a little bit more. So we got one more to do on this side, and the decals for the side are done. I'm liking it. And I use the double decal, like right here. I use this one because it has two square ends at the end. So I'm going to throw this one in here and get that done. And then I'll move over to the Ford decals for a little while. Like I said, guys, I know I ain't done much building today and done a lot of talking. Welcome to my world with medication and not wanting to try to put something together and end up with the shakes. That's my biggest problem, is I don't want to end up with the shakes any more than I already have. But I appreciate everybody coming in. I love you guys, man. I do. I appreciate all the well-being messages and checking on me. Some of you guys checked on me on a daily basis for the past 5 days to check if I was okay. I'm still here. Like I said, nothing new, so I fight through it and I go on from there. So when this is all done, though, I'm going to be hip deep busy and doing things that I wasn't able to do. I have to finish up cleaning up from the tree. I have some debris out back that's got to go out the bulk. I have the decorations to do for, the decorations to do for Halloween. I got to get all that out. My wife wants me to get the Christmas stuff out because we want to start purging for that for the move. We want to break everything down to where we only have to put stuff in storage, stuff in our trailer, in our truck, and hit the road. And go wherever we're going to go. That's our basic idea. We discussed it again last night, and we got about just under 2 years. We decided, I've been saying a year. She's right. It's going to be about 2 years now before we actually get the move. But I'm excited because I'm going to be out in the state of Florida, and I'm going to have my own piece of land finally. Hopefully something between 5 and 15 acres, but who knows? It could be 1 to 2 acres. I don't care. It's better than here, and I won't have to listen to the ambulances going by every night, or the motorcycles running down the road every night, cops chasing somebody. I mean, come on, man. We've had cops with M16s in our front yard, or M1s, whatever the hell they were. I mean, right in my front yard with dogs and all. I ain't playing that game anymore. I'm done. I want one way in, one way out, so I can see if you're coming and when you're coming. That would actually work a little better to get it further down the side of the truck. But that dead end's there too, which means I'd have to add an extra piece to that. We don't have these. All right, so that's it on the lightning for the from the truck, from the KW that we're going to use. These little pieces here are going to go on, and that's about it, guys. All right. Yes, the MRI will show that. That's exactly what happened to me. Any other test that they did on me showed nothing. Nothing. When they did the MRI, and then they did one with contrast. He did one of each. Did one with contrast and one without. The one without the contrast showed better than the one with the contrast, which is that crap you have to drink. Yeah, that's exactly, Tom. That's all I want, you know. And we went up north into Tennessee. We rented a cabin for a week once. Me, my wife, and the kids. And we were making comments about how quiet everything was, and all you could hear was the crickets chirping, and they were so loud, man. We almost wanted to like put headphones on or something on and go to sleep. But it was great. We loved it. You know, I love seeing a deer walk by, or you know, even just an owl up in the tree flying, or squirrels running around without some cat chasing it. You know, some neighbor's cat chasing it or something, or my dog for that matter. But you know, that's what we're looking for, and it's going to be a way for my wife also not to have to work so hard. She works really long hours to support us, and I love her for that. And I could never be without her. Yeah, I could probably, if she died or something happened or she left me or something, I could probably get like disability or something and help myself out. But without my wife, I'd be done, man. I know that, and believe me, she is my savior. She's my soul and my savior. That's all I can say. Believe me, I know a lot of women, and they talk the talk, but they can't walk the walk. But she stuck right through there. It broke her heart when she found out that I was that damaged to where I had to put stuff on my neck, because she knew that was going to change me, and it did. You're talking about a guy who used to lift up 200-pound countertops and throw them up on his shoulder and walk up 2 flights of stairs with them, install them, and redo an entire 2-bedroom apartment in a week. You know, by himself or maybe with one person. So, you know, it all depends on the circumstances at the time, I guess, of what's going on with my life. All right, sorry guys, I'm trying to check this out. All right, that doesn't look right. Oh, wait, I gotta pull it back here. That's what it is. Oh yeah, that's what it is. I got it. Now we're cruising. Yeah, now we're cruising. Just a bit. Like so. All right. I'm liking it. I can't even trim. I don't know why I got to trim this on. I didn't have the other. Just right around the door lock, I have to cut the. Let's put a splice in to get up around the door lock. Okay, that should do it. All right, so there's that, guys. One and the other are done. So let me go ahead and throw some lightning stickers on here, decals on here. All right, that looks pretty dang good, actually. Looks pretty good. Pretty good. It came out pretty good. Really good. Okay, loving it. Okay. So that takes care of that. What are we going to use down here? Let's see what we're going to use off the lightning. Oh, no, they gave mine. They let me drink mine. So, all right, cool. I'm going to use these guys. These are going to go. That's going to go in the back window. That's going to go in the seats. And I'm going to use these on the sides. Alright, that's it on those two guys, I think. Yep. Alright, so that takes care of that. So I got these to put on. I want to put these. I think I'm going to do the Ford trucks on the front, and one of these lightnings on the window. And these lightning shot ones just on the back for a little bit more. Use one. Oh, actually, you know what? I think I'm going to use one on each side. That's what I'm going to do. Alright, guys. Well, I made it for my hour, guys. I appreciate everybody. Like I said, I can hear my voice changing, and I can feel my ear popping, so I'm going to have to go rest my neck. I'm hoping not more than a few more days, and I should be back to normal. If not, I'll still show. You guys will just have to deal with me how I am. Me and my loving self. You guys can just come hang out with me and You guys can do all the talking. But I'm going to put these little decals on this side first before we go. So hang out with me for a little while longer, guys, and then we'll be done with the show for the day. I appreciate each and every one of you coming in and hanging out with me. Like I said, you know, you guys are always my rock and help me keep moving and keep going, because I know you guys will support me, whether I'm able to do, you know, a lot or a little. I appreciate that. So I hate needles, anyways. There, Joseph. I mean, I can't say I hate them, because I can take it. I can watch them do it, look right at it. But I don't like it. I don't like knowing somebody's going to stick something in my body through a needle. I prefer to ingest something myself. If that's the case, I have to do that. It's just me. I don't know. I know a lot of people don't have a problem with that, but I do. I'm going to put all the glass and everything in this bigger bag and just set it off to the side for tomorrow. So as you see, I'm trying to build everything with you guys, even my screw-ups. I'm trying to show you guys my screw-ups, my oopses. I thought Paul would call in. I hope he's feeling okay. I did good morning him this morning. I know he was working on his build too, as well as Jeff was, when I talked to them. So I got some fingerprints on my dang top of my truck. I got time to polish my truck. All right. Next time we come, hopefully I'll have the tailgate and the hood done and redone, and the front bumper redone. That's what I'm hoping to have done next. So Joseph, Rob, I do appreciate you guys. I really do. Dave, man, I appreciate you guys coming in. Dave, I'll yell at you soon. Jeff, appreciate you coming in, brother. Trying to get everybody. Don't want to miss anybody. That's it. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you a lot for coming in and hanging out. Well, yeah, I can understand that. But I do the drink. You know, the last one I did, they let me do one drink, and then they let me drink some water because I was starting to feel nauseous. And once I drank the water and kind of washed it down. Good morning, Paul. You came in right when I'm ready to rock out, bro. I'm getting tired. I'm ready to roll down and go to sleep, brother. Appreciate you coming in, though. You at work, pal? Or you home today, buddy? I was going to drop these last couple of decals on. I already put the decals on with the lightning. I think it came out pretty nice. Somebody said something about it looks like it's been keyed or something, but I think it looks good. I think it came out pretty nice. I'm not done. Like I said, I'm going to paint the bug guard white so that it matches up. So, all right, let me go ahead and get these little things doohickeys done. Okay, there's the Ford. I think. That's the Ford, right? Yep. That's the Ford. All right, let me get my tweezers. Get the Ford on. So we're going to do that to the front. And we'll get the truck's off now. Ow. And every now and then I get this popping in my neck. You guys ever try to pop your neck and make it feel better? Well, I used to do that when I was a kid. I'm letting you know right now, don't do it, guys. Don't pop your neck. You will regret it when you get a lot older. My doctor flat out showed me exactly what happens and what goes on, and I don't pop my neck anymore. I can't. And I'm sorry I ever did, because it's going to cost me later. It will cost you guys. You may think it's cool, you may think it feels good for now, but unless you have a chiropractor standing there doing it properly, don't do it. You don't know what nerve you're pinching. You don't know what you're hitting, what nerve you're hitting. All right, cool, guys. All right, so I've got the Ford trucks on the front now. So that's pretty cool. It's not really a window decal, or should I say a tinted sun visor decal, so I'm kind of having to straighten it out, make it straight across. Okay, cool. I like that. I do. All right, so now we're going to do the Ford Lightning on the side, or the Lightning on the side for the name. See if it stands. Oh, what just happened, man? Dude, that decal just like fell right apart. Dude. I'm going to do that here. Yeah, you're not going to be able to see the blue word Lightning because of the color. Dab nabbit. Oh, well. I don't think there is any other color ones in the white ones. The big ones, there's only small. Alright, let's put this one on. Alright, so we're skipping the lightning because it's the color blue is not going to step up. Let me put this one on. Oh, I want to put this piece on too. Thor, hey, that's a good idea. I thought either Blue Thunder or Blue Lightning. That's really what my thought was for the name. Call it Thor. That's a good idea though. But I need some kind of hammer, man. Doesn't sound right not having the hammer. Gotta have a hammer on it, man. All right, let me get this back around here where it's supposed to be. All right, that came off of there. Well, I can tell you right now, my hands aren't shaking like they were this morning when I got up. This morning when I got up, I really did feel like I was in an earthquake or something, guys. Alright, there's that. You know what? I don't like that because I can't see the... That's out of here. I can't see the blue word anyway, so we'll have to figure out another way to do it. Oh, what happened there? My fingerprints are getting all over it. So, yeah, I got to scrape down the truck. I mean, it's dried. It dried. It just crackled. Never saw that before in my life, man. I mean, I've seen fish eyes and everything, but I never saw it crackle like that. Alright, guys, appreciate it. Like, subscribe, share, follow, hit that notification. This is Joe from South Florida, Plastic Addictions Anonymous in the Model Asylum. Okay, so we're going to get the linnies on now. Oops. There's an oopses. Let's get the linnies on, and then we'll be done for today. Tomorrow's show, I will do more, because everything should be dry that I already did this morning. I will go ahead and put the second coat on the rear bumper and try to get the tailgate and hood finished up and fixed back up. So be ready for that, guys, because that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm trying to get this done by Wednesday so we can start the Camaro by Wednesday, and by the following week I should be done with that. You guys got to tell me whether you want me to do the airplane first or revisit the scratch built camper I'm doing. Alright, I think that's pretty cool. Looks pretty cool. It's not quite straight the way I want it, but it will be when I'm done. Alright, guys. Like, subscribe, follow. Like I said, love you guys. I appreciate each and every one of you for coming in. Paul, you take it easy today, my friend. Alright? Love you guys. Rob, Joseph, Dave, you guys are all great. I appreciate it. I do appreciate you coming in. Yeah, the COE truck. Yep. All right, we'll revisit that after the Camaro then. So we'll do the Camaro, then we'll be doing that, and then so hopefully sometime next month I will be getting the 40s Woody for the show. And we also got to revisit the 40s coupe that I have. I got to finish that off. I got to sand down the body and repaint it. So we got to refinish that. We'll check that out. So because that's the show's coming up in December, it's early December. So I got to be done and ready for that. So. I'm still kind of nervous on whether or not I'm going to do anything for the show or put anything in. Again, I don't think my builds are all that great, guys, to where I should be on the show. I appreciate y'all, and I love that you guys like watching me build, and think my builds are okay, but they're just okay. I wouldn't say that they're great, dude. I wouldn't call myself any kind of professional model builder or nothing. I am definitely an enthusiast, and I love my plastic and my builds. And I try to do something plastic every day, even if it's come over and straighten up my desk. At least it's something. Alright, guys. I am going to call it a day. I'm going to go relax. Because then it's going to be a long afternoon after my son gets home. So, you guys have a great day. And I'll try to at least be lurking and chime in the group. And by tomorrow morning, I will have the breakfast menu for the Model Asylum up and running again. So, you guys have a great day. I'm going to go and lay down for a while. Okay, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm starting to hurt a little bit. From sitting so long. But I'll be back in the morning for sure. Appreciate you guys. Go hit the theme, man. Go. Let me see what you guys got. Theme for today is Model Shelf Monday. So I want to see what you got on your shelves, guys. I gave you mine, and if I didn't, I will. But I think I did. Love you guys. Appreciate it. You guys stay safe out there and behave yourselves, okay? Just be nice. If you can't say something nice, don't say nothing. And definitely damn sure don't post it. Alright, guys. Love you guys, man. Hope everybody has a great day. I'm out of here.